Hello students, here I am going to discuss about science book class 3 science Holy Faith book, and this is lesson 8 and lesson name is materials around us. Very interesting chapter it is, and here we have to learn many things. As we know, materials means all the things around us, all are materials. The materials are exist mainly are in three forms. One is solid, liquid and gases. Solid, as we take example, our book is solid, our pencil is solid, our eraser is solid. These are solid things. And on the other hand, liquid things are, for example, water, milk, well, these are liquid things. And gases are, we know, the air is a gas. Our mother cooking rice by gas. These are gases. So we know these materials. Now we will read the book. See how is it interesting. Okay, children, let's go. How to read. Our world is made up of different kind of materials. We see many things around us. They exist in the form of solid, liquid and gases. We have solid rocks, bricks, stones, metallic instruments, wooden chairs, tables and many other kind of things. We have liquid in the form of water, wells, juices, medicines or drinks. We have gases in the form of air, cooking gas, oxygen, helium and steam. The food we eat and the clothes we wear consist of different materials. Different materials are used by us to build and furnish our homes. Different types of objects used in our daily life are made up of different materials. How the materials are alike and dislike. Okay, so next page we are going to start. Each material is different from the other in certain respect. In many ways, how the materials are alike. Liquids are stored in glass or metal pots. Salt and sugar, rice are stored in bags, cardboard boxes and packets. Gases are stored in strong metallic cylinder. We open a tap and water flows out. We open the gas cylinder's regulator and gas flows from it into the stove's burner. A brick or stone doesn't flow like water or gas, but water flows and spread, so does gas. But a brick doesn't flow, it doesn't spread. We can see the bricks and water. We cannot see the air. Apart from these differences, water, bricks and air are alike. Let us examine how are these materials are alike. Students, here it is written that all materials are different in some respects. Like if we take an example of solids do not flow easily, whereas water flows easily and gas flows more easily than water. So this is the difference of the materials. So every materials are different from each other. However, they are alike in some respect. Alike means materials are in some respect same है, एक ही है. Understood? In some respect they are different and in some respect they are alike. मतलब same है. So in what respect the materials are alike? मतलब एक है. अगर हम देखते हैं solid things, they are occupying space. Similarly, liquids also occupying space and air is also occupying space. In respect of occupying space, the materials are all alike. Understood? So, here it is written, let's see. Each of the bricks occupies a certain amount of space. We try to put bricks in a gap in the wall. Only a certain definite number of bricks can be held by the gap. When the gap is filled, the bricks occupy the entire space. The gap cannot take any more bricks. This means a brick occupies space. Here, if we see this picture, there is a gap. This white space is gap. And there is a gap of 1 bricks. If we fill this gap with 1 brick, it is not possible to put there another bricks. That means there is no space for 1 more bricks. Okay? It is said that the materials, solid materials is occupying space. Similarly, if we see all the solids occupy space, so do liquids. Liquids also occupying space. Liquid भी space occupy करते हैं. So how? Let's see. They too occupy space. If we fill a glass tumbler with water, it can hold only a definite amount of water. Once the tumbler is full, no more water can be added. If we try to add more water, it will spill out. Thus, brick and water are alike in one way. They both occupy space. Here, if we see the example that a boy is filling up a tumbler with water. When this tumbler is filled up, if the boy add water, then you see the water is falling down. Why? Because there is no more space for the other waters. So this says that water means liquid is also occupying space. Similarly, if we see that gas is also occupying space. How? Let's see. Here there is an interesting examples how the gases are also occupying space. Okay. Now let us see if the air, which is a gas, also occupying space. Let us try to place an inverted empty tumbler in a water bucket or a tub. What we observe is that the water doesn't rise in the glass up to the top. The reason is that the air present in the glass doesn't allow the water to reach the top. Now let us tilt the tumbler a bit. The bubbles of air go out. The water rushes into the glass to take its space. This suggests that even though we cannot see air, it occupies space. So here if we see the picture, in this picture the boy is putting a tumbler in this tub directly. When though this bucket is full of water, but when the boy putting this tumbler into the tub, water cannot go up, cannot go in the tumbler because there
Air, dead air,
doesn't allow the water to go inside. Now, as soon as the boy slightly bend the glass, then there is a gap. As soon as the air is go out, water is going to fill up the spaces. So that is why we can say that air is also occupying space. Now here we are going to learn more. See how what is this. Now we know one way in which the brick, the water and the air are alike, all of them occupying space. So that is why we can say that solid, liquid and gases are also alike, same hai. In which respect? That both occupying space. In that respect, that solids, liquid and gases are same. What is true of these three is true of all materials. Materials like sugar, salt, iron, ball, kerosene oil, ghee, honey, air, oxygen, cooking gas are all alike in one way. They all occupy space. In science, we use a special term for all these materials. All materials are said to be matter. All material occupy space. Therefore, in general, we say matter occupies space. In other words, anything whose occupying space is known as matter. So what is matter? Matter is that
anything which occupies space is known as matter.